Hello everyone. Today I'm going to be picking up where I left off in the last video, which was to pick up these 3 quests and start my extensive to-do list that I have on my sidebar here. So he has a quest called Plagued Lands. A sickness spreads across the dark shore, gripping the minds and bodies of all it touches. The thistle bears have been hit the hardest by this plague. The once noble beasts are now an instrument of destruction, rabid and frenzied. I may have a cure for this ailment. Take this trap to the forest and lay it on the ground. Any rabid thistle bear that crosses the light shall become docile for a short time. Once the bear is docile, it shall follow you. Lead it back here, Lunacy. How big a threat? Some of my brethren were rescued from a corrupt furbolg in Teldrassil, and I've vowed to stop any more atrocities before more get our kind are injured, or worse. I have seen a couple hints of corruption in Darkshore already, but I have yet to find any widespread signs. I think it would be logical if the investigation continued with the furbolgs. Would you find one of their camps and return to me if you see any signs of corruption? If I had to guess, I'm gonna find corruption. The Tower of Althalax. Hail, young night elf. I am Alyssa Starbreeze, and it is my charge to protect Aberdeen from harm. To this end, I sent Balthu Shadowstrike to observe the strange happenings around the Tower of Althalax to the northeast. It is past time that he should have returned. I worry that he has encountered some unforeseen danger in the forest. I would be most appreciative if you would find him and see that he is doing well. Actually, I forget that I have a mount, but first, because it is still a Halloween event, I am going to talk to the innkeeper for a quick trick or treat. I'm mounted. Evidently, I can't do it mounted. Not candy corn. Candy corn will actually come in pretty handy when I do dungeons on this character. So let me see here. I'm not used to this layout. I think I'm actually going to go up the coastline first. Just because I think it's a good way to ease into it. I was kind of hoping that it wouldn't die underwater. I didn't want to swim out for my loot that he didn't even bother dropping. Interesting. I wonder why they have it as like an herb on my mini map. Excuse me, sir, where are you? It's so weird that they're running. I thought it was only humanoids that ran away in fear. I don't really want to go out into the water. Ooh, I can pick strangle kelp. I wasn't sure if my herbalism would be high enough, but it looks to be so. He runs up, hits me once, and then starts running away. What a silly guy. There we go, 6 out of 6. Oh, that's the fishing quest that I'm gonna do off camera. If I was thinking, I would have done it before starting the video, but that's okay. I suspect that this priest may be going for the same quest as me. I suppose that the lady I turn in the first corpse to of the beached up creature, I imagine she's going to give me a couple more for each of those ones that I just passed. I am going to take a well-fed buff. believe that should summon the next wave. But it isn't. So I might have to wait for them to respawn so I can keep killing them. Basically, oh no, here they come. They're just slow. I'm wondering if it's timed. Oh. Basically, I have to kill them to make him upset to come and defend the huts. Alright, so that's another quest done. Find crab chunks. Even more crab killing. These ones don't appear to run away though. The drop rate does not seem very high, I'm gonna be honest. Well, it's getting better. Let's see if there's any more down here. Yeah, mostly in the water, but two more. One more. Thank God these little blue guys dropped them too. Otherwise, I'd be running out of enemies to try and kill for the quest mobs. There we go. And it looks like, I believe that's the prospector. Yes, the absent-minded prospector. Try and get some strider meat while I'm out here. don't want to get too off the beaten path of where I was going. It is very easy for me to do. The absent-minded prospector. Holly, is that you? I need some help chiseling this stone. Hand me my stone brush. I think I see something. I think I do too. Hey, you're not Holly. Don't suppose you've seen my stone brush. Never mind that now. I promised the League I'd send the mysterious fossil I found. Where did Holly go? So much work to be done. Now where is that mysterious fossil? And my brush? And Holly? And who are you? 'Tis no matter, so long as you're here to help. Let me know when you're ready to start looking. So then, Holly. Oh, that's right, you're not Holly. Where's Holly? This boy's got dementia, I swear. That's beside the point. We must find that stone brush. I mean, the mysterious fossil. We must find that fossil. The Explorers League in Darnassus will want some indication as to what I've been doing. Let me know when you're ready, and we will hunt down that brush. I mean fossil. You shall find something in writing to satisfy the League. So, are you ready yet? So protect Prospector Rem Travel as he searches for the mysterious fossil. Then return to archaeologist Holly in Aberdeen. Try and get this Mage Royal real quick and sneaky like. I am going to set my focus on him. He's really not going to help me kill anything. Oh, well, I guess, everybody is saying that he's kind of, not with it. I bet you I left it in the tent. Oh, he's actually been talking the entire time. Nothing up here. No mysterious fossil here. Ah, but my copy of Green Hills of Stranglethorn. What a good book. I bet you I left it in the tent. Oh wait, that's Holly's tent. And it's empty. Something tells me this gravel flint scout wants the mysterious fossil too. Help. I betcha I could also cast some thorns on him. He hyper spawned. He came right back. Interesting. I hadn't noticed this earlier. He inspects the ancient mossy stone. Oh, wait. I'm supposed to be looking for that mysterious fossil. He's got ADHD too. Nope. Didn't leave the fossil back here. I wish I could be as carefree in life as this guy. They are hyper spawning. Looks like we've uncovered this cracked golem. Now help me kill it. What do you mean we? Ah, I remember now. I gave the mysterious fossil to Holly. Check with her. Prospector Rem Travel goes back to work, oblivious to everything around him. Ah, bless his heart. I suppose I'll weave up through here. Take out some striders along the way. And make my way over to the Furbolg camp. Quite a few of these striders. It's probably because I'm farther south where they're stronger. I feel like back in the day, it was a lot harder to find enough striders to get the meat off of. Now that I've said that, though, it'll be hard for me to find one that drops the last piece of meat I need. There's a Furbolg camp. Investigated. Go. Last piece of meat needed. Rabid thistlebear. There we go, a rabid thistlebear. Perfect. I think I'm gonna bring this back to camp right away. I don't know if it despawns. I'm just gonna run it back just to be sure. I don't want to get too far ahead of it and run the chance of it despawning or running away or whatever. Briarthorn, you say? Jesus, that face looks horrifying at the wrong angle. Angle kelp as well. It's not coming in the water. I'm not gonna risk it. I suspected that it wasn't gonna follow me in the water. I don't know why either. Maybe I've tried it in the past, a long time ago, and had the same problem. Maybe because people will try to take it out to the water and just swim it. Yeah, see, it doesn't want me taking shortcuts. How long does it last? Infinitely? I noticed there is that quest over there. I will not forget about it. Because I believe 2 of my other active quests will take me to that spot anyways. And we're almost there. So I can turn this bear in and use my mount comfortably again. And there is quite a few things that I can turn in actually. But I'm gonna do the one with the bear first, just in case. Flagged lands. Our work has only just begun, Lunacy. Are you prepared for your next task? Cleansing of the infected. As I had feared, the cure does not work. It saddens me greatly to order the death of any of the nature's beasts, but the sick and tainted thistlebears must be put down. Return to the forest and destroy 20 rabid thistlebears, Lunacy. It will most certainly not put a stop to the plague, but it will slow down the damage the animals are doing to our forest and its inhabitants for a short time. So he wants me to go on a genocide of the thistlebears. How big a threat? This is terrible news indeed, Lunacy. With the furbolgs this close to Aberdeen, we will have to prepare ourselves for the inevitable. Thank you, Lunacy. You've already proven apt at scouting our enemy, Lunacy. Do you have what it takes to fight them as well? Not all adventurers prefer straightforward combat to the art of stealth and evasion. If you think you're up for the task, then the Furbolg camp to the south of Aberdeen is currently the biggest threat to our people. You'll find some of the Blackwood tribe there. Kill 8 pathfinders and 5 windtalkers, and return to me here. Thunderous Windweaver. Your scouting of the Furbolg camp is information that Thunderous Windweaver should be made aware of. He graciously serves as the Elder of Aberdeen, offering sage and just stewardship of the day-to-day affairs of the village. Please share with him your findings to date on the Furbolg situation. I believe he has some ideas of his own on the reasons behind their corruption. Perhaps you can work with him to enact a plan to restore the balance of nature here. I actually completed more quests than I thought. I am going to vendor some junk while I'm over here. I seem to have a lot more than I thought. So we're going to talk to this lady about her strider meat recipe. The pot is empty and I'm hungry. What's taking you so long? Fantastic. Try it and tell me what you think, Lunacy. Thunderous Windweaver. Well met, Druid. Your scouting of the Furbolg situation comes at a fortuitous time for us in Aberdeen. For some time, we have dealt with not only forest dwellers who are now openly hostile to our presence, but also the outright corruption of the forest itself. Hopefully, you might be able to lend Aberdeen aid during these troubling times. The Cliff Spring River. The Cliff Spring River has begun turning foul and corrupted. It empties into the mist's edge, and I fear the wash will affect Aberdeen soon. I suspect the Blackwood Furbolgs upriver are the cause of the taint, but I also suspect that they aren't the true root of it. Take this sampling tube and go to the mouth of the river to our north. Proceed inland to the first waterfall and draw a sample from the pool there. You'll see a bridge overhead. Once you have a sample, return to me in Aberdeen. Sounds like a somewhat familiar quest to the one we just did in Blood Mist. The Absent-Minded Prospector. Thank the stars Prospector Rem Travel is safe. I told you he was absent-minded. I can't believe he insisted on staying there with all those horrible creatures lurking about. So the prospector wants to send the mysterious fossil to the Explorers League in Darnassus? I don't feel right leaving Darkshore without him. Here, Lunacy, deliver the mysterious fossil to Chief Archaeologist Grey Whisker in Darnassus. And I'm not going to get an upgrade from that, but that's okay. Wanted Murk Deep. Well, looks like you're here to more than just inquire. The citizens will be delighted to know that tonight they will sleep a little bit more soundly and safer. You've acted as an executioner of justice for the people of Aberdeen today, Lunacy. For that, I would like to offer you this as a suitable reward for a true hero of the Aberdeen people. I might cut this video a little bit shorter since it seems like there's quite a bit of traffic going on right now. I'll turn these last few in. Washed ashore. It is only recently that these creatures started landing. Started landing on the coast of Darkshore in such alarming numbers. I can't help but think that this is an ill omen of some sort. Recovering a sample of that creature's bones to the south would help us in Darnassus. Help us in Darnassus assess the situation. I hope the Murloc did not give you much trouble in collecting this for us. I will be sure to get this on the next hippogriff to Darnassus. The Temple of the Moon has given me some funds to hand out for assistance. Please, have some with our thanks. Your success here emboldens me to offer you a chance to aid the Temple of the Moon further if you are interested. That beached creature is not an isolated incident here in Darkshore. There are more along the coastline and even in the water. I would like for you to investigate another one that we know of. This one was reported to be in the water due west of Aberdeen, close to a sunken vessel. Return to me with anything that you may recover that would aid our research. Also, in your travels, you may find other creatures. By all means, if you should discover anything, then please bring it to our attention. And I will turn in this one down here to end the video on. Fruit of the sea, lemon crab, whipperroot crab, and ironforge surprise crab. That's about it. Oh, hello there, Lunacy. Do you have them fine crab chunks I was telling you about? These fine crab chunks are what I need. Thanks, Lunacy. I found this while I was fishing a while ago. I have no use for it. Maybe you can do something with it. It sure don't make any good crab dishes. I told you about all the crabs, right? I think he's a little obsessed with them. Alright, I am gonna cut the video here. It is getting kind of late, so I do want to head to bed. I thank you guys for joining me. I hope y'all have a great night, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.